Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Stonehearth with Legacy Art Games, where we are always supporting chronically ill and disabled gamers. I know I've been promising you guys that I would start streaming this one in the afternoon so that I had some more time in which to deliver quality episodes, but well, I've been having things pop up again and again, so that hasn't happened, and I apologize for that. Tonight is going to be an extra short episode, a bite sized episode, you might say, but we're going to look at what's going on with Sunlith, what I've been doing off camera, and we'll do a little bit of building before we go. So let's take a look. And while I bring Mr. Wizard back off screen, there he goes. Um, I just want to get in the plug at the start, as I always do, just to get it out of the way. Just tear that band-aid off right away. Legacy Art Games is a good cause effort on my part and the part of many supporting developers to support disabled and chronically ill gamers by showcasing accessible, affordable, content rich games for the dollar. If you'd like to help that particular cause, well, all you have to do is click that follow button. It is free and it encourages me, and it does help the channel get noticed a little bit more. If you really feel like helping out that cause, if you really want to make my day and help me get some more games for the channel, well, if you can, I welcome those subscriptions with deepest gratitude. You will get your subscriber badge. You will get your emotes of Mr. Wizard's most destructive spells. And I believe we have 2 founder badges left. I think we do, from getting affiliate status. So anyway, that's it. That's it. No more promo. Let's get on to Stonehearth. So, what have I been doing while I was offline? Well, there was something I wanted to experiment with before I did, before I went with it on stream and did some, humiliated myself. And it was finding out whether water would flow because, there are games where you chop away at territory and the water just doesn't move. It's a voxel game. Sometimes a block is a block. Well, here it does flow if you dig at the land enough. So you will notice, yeah, here we have a nice little stream leading into what was that gigantic empty gap of soil, which I did not know what to do with before. And then I had the thought, um, our people worship this monument. Well, why not create a nice little stream and then a lake connected to the lake of the monument? And then from here, we will continue to the west and continue that lake. And that way we'll have a very nice looking landscape for the village. And by the way, if you're wondering where everyone is, they're all inside asleep. Or some of them might be in the warehouse here. We really need to get more than this in a warehouse, though. It's getting cramped around here. Let me turn off zones. They are storing pretty much everything in the warehouse now. I've got a whole bunch of storage in there for them, and it's working out well. Now, I'm going on theory here, but this thing seems to, produce infinite water. So if I keep digging a deep channel over this way, it should fill this lake up just as well. And by the way, channeling water is not pointless. If I were to channel water from here over to here, we could irrigate our farmland and up its growth rate. But we get so much rain here that I don't think we really need to, honestly. Anyway, um, I did also promote some people to jobs. I thought I did. If right, I did add a another foot soldier because we were getting attacked so much that well, it was time for the poor Baxter to have some help. And you'll notice many of them are titled the Swimmer. Little known fact, Hearthlings can breathe underwater. I believe that's a convenient excuse for it being complicated for, to work underwater in voxel games where you can also build using blueprints. They've got to be able to get under bridges in order to build certain parts of the bridge and so forth, and you'd end up with lots of drowning and death. And this is a happy, relaxed game. We don't have lots of drowning and death. There you go. Now, how creative we can get with building is kind of limited right now because we don't have all the professions filled out. So that's what we're going to do, I think. Now, Autumn is very smart and she has a very good spirit, which means she is natural herbalist. So she will be just that, I think. And let's see. If you're wondering, spirit basically increases, as far as crafters go, a spirit increases their chance at being inspired, which will help them to build higher quality goods. Uh, it's kind of a random chance, but hey, it matters. And mind is of dual purpose to a crafter. On the one hand, it will help them to learn faster, a better experience, and it will also affect their diligence. How reliably will they do their job? So these people are not the best, but they're also not bad. Um, so we have herbalist, we have a mason, carpenter, and um hmm hmm what else do I want? I think what I want is another farmer because eventually someone is going to have to step up and be the cook, which means, you know, the farmer is going to have to, or one of our farmers is going to have to move up to that particular trade. So let's get the oops, actually, what is this? Oh, whoop, whoop, shields. Sorry, that's probably sounded like a different kind of pause. An alarm went off. Uh, Shields, though, yes. Those will be for our fighters, obviously. So we'll move that up in priority. Oh, and by the way, we did make friends as well with some peculiar little goblins. Or rather, a peculiar little goblin and her hearthling friend. And the goblin likes bone. They like to make things out of bones, and they have taught us this art. And now we want to send them on their way, along their journey, well prepared. So, in addition, for some more material for her arts, we are eventually going to have to make them a couple healing tonics and a few um, prepared meals of our choice. So, again, someone is going to have to cook. Ooh, a trader returned. Did I make the 6 practice swords? Because he offered us 2 comfy beds. I don't remember. Yes? Want to say yes? I think it's yes. And Autumn Nelvin Garlic Breather is now our first level herbalist. Very appropriate name, or rather title, I think, for an herbalist, Garlic Breather. But let's give them something a little more flattering, I guess. Let's see what you've got. I know you've been over there at the Wild Garlic eating the garlic. You don't have any other titles yet, just Autumn Nelvin, which I'm sure you prefer, nevertheless. And Lissy, you've been doing a great job as our carpenter, so why don't we why don't we give you a nicer name too? Nope, wait, no. Sheet, not jobs. And you too don't have another title. You'll all get there in time. Don't worry. So yes, I think we got 2 comfy beds, which means I think our first yeah. I think our target for tonight is to make the herbalist a nice home. Let's make the herbalist a nice house. How about that? So let's pause here. Go into our blueprints. We'll name this herbalist's house. And let's see. We still mostly have, wood to work with, so that's what it's going to be, I think. Thinking here. I don't want this to get, overly gigantic. And it's going to serve a dual purpose here. It's also going to be their home, or rather, it's going to be where they treat their patients and do their work, and it will also be their home. I like that. And actually, another thought. Let me think here. I have a thought. Let me think. I know it doesn't make sense. When do I? But I do have a nice thought here. And we'll get to it when I am coherent, I swear. Okay. That'll work actually. So that's sort of our well, that'll be the foundation for that. You know, actually, that doesn't work as well as I would like. Maybe for here, we can use some stone and make it a little bit less grand. By the way, I hope everyone out there is doing well tonight. Please feel free to say hello if you are not in the lurking mood entirely. Because I love to hear from you guys. By the way, I have some really cool games in from some very kind developers, and I also have some big news coming up because we may be producing our very own Legacy Arc games. Yes, like actual games. We'll see, though. We'll see. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm thinking the odds are not bad. Do I have that right? I can't quite. I have got to get my glasses fixed, you guys. Oh, it's off. That's right. I'm putting my worst face forward for you guys tonight, but I think I did it again. I think I'm feeling a little hurried by the fact that it's so late, and I want to get you a good episode, but not while running too late. And I also want to give the herbalist a nice house. That's not right. There. There. Yes, that's correct. That's fine. Okay. Let's see. Walls. Walls. We went with a darker color over here, so let's go with a lighter color over here. Um, that's. I don't like being off center, and that's off center because if you look at it, whoops, 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 go back. Thank you. Um, well, I suppose it would work. Yeah, it would work. That will work. That will not. But that's okay. We're fine. We're just going to do blocks of the same hue. Is that? Yeah, it is. Okay. And we don't need to get very fancy or complicated there. Actually, looks quite. Looks like there's little faces on the house. Okay. Getting Bob Ross here. There's a happy little face on the house. Right here. Okay. We're going to have to repeat the whole door shenanigans in a moment. But let's get the walls done. I want to make this into some sort of porch. Well, not really a porch, but garden type area for our herbalist because eventually they'll be gardening quite a lot, actually. Um, okay. That's not going to quite go how I hoped, but it's okay. It will work. Just gives us a little less space than I had planned. There. Okay, now again, door. Okay, see, this one is not gonna work. Um, the wall needs to be, yeah, gonna have to work that out a little. I could do this easily, and frankly, I will. Let's go to this, and oh, you're not going to let me, are you? Yeah. Okay. Um, hmm. All right. If that's how it has to be, I will redo all of that for just one wall done lazily, but so that it will look presentable. No. After all, who wants to be treated by a doctor who does not look presentable, right? I often am, but who am I to talk? If you could see well, I am per usual in my mossy oak robe, signature of the channel. I really should start merchandising them, but but I won't. Okay, what we'll do, I want to give them some more space, so we'll take that out by just a touch. In fact, you know what? Let's just erase that wall and this one, and we'll do new ones. Let's go up from here. I think one more space. Yes, no. Well, it's actually on the spot, but let's connect them a little bit more like so. Okay. And now the floor, well, yeah, the floors, because we had to erase them. Let's let's do a pattern here. Why not? And I hope you guys, again, are doing well out there. I know it's a weird time in the world, to say the least. And I hope you guys enjoy the the videos, find some relaxation in them, and if you're able, well, your follows are very appreciated. I always appreciate the subscriptions, but even the follows are appreciated. You encourage me to continue making what I make, which is just fun videos. And let's see, how do I want to conclude this? Like so. See, it's just a little bit more interesting than if we had just, painted the whole floor one pattern. And we'll have to do similar, but not quite so intricate for the hall. Like so, yeah. Alright, and now we need to recreate our exterior here. But first, let's make sure we have our doors all covered. Nope. Now we do. Okay, let's hop over to stone. And I like gunmetal for this. Sounds a bit much for a garden, but that's okay. Actually, we were doing like so. Will that be enough room? Yeah, I think that'll be enough room for the herbalist to do a garden. So, let's see how we can... Actually, let's toss the doors in here before we move on so that we don't forget them. I don't usually put furniture in during the blueprints, but I will for doors. Because I want to make sure that they fit correctly. If you build a defect into a blueprint, it will come back to haunt you. So you want to be careful about that kind of thing. And again, for here. Perfect. And now we just need to hop into blocks. And once again, we're looking to get right. That may not be, yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. But I know I can do it. Just a matter of getting it to cooperate with me. Oh, now you were willing to do this for the front door. This is a problem. Okay. I know what we could do. We'll take those three. They are tech. Well, okay, you're not gonna let me do that either, are you? Well, maybe. Maybe. Did it just disappear into the door? I'm worried that it did. All right, hold on before things get out of hand here. I know better approach. Just put the walls there before the door. Why not? And again, for these upper walls, we really don't need anything fancy. Just need to get it to line up so that they bridge. And then maybe... Whoop. Then maybe like so. No, that's the same color. My mistake. By the way, if someone in chat could let me know if my audio is good and clear, I would appreciate it. I've been working a little bit with some different mics lately, and I think they are sounding pretty good, but I would appreciate your take. Once again, we're just gonna do a little bridge here with some blocks. And let's do the opposite of the other door, I think. And sometimes with Stonehearth, getting elaborate, giving your your structures, your houses, your shops nice touches. Well, it takes a little extra time, but it's worth it. It's worth it to see everything come together, looking so nice. That is actually probably... Well, it will do. Put it that way. It will do. That looks better. Unfortunately, the hall is a little narrow, but that's okay. It's a bedroom, so I suppose you would have the door out of the way, right? I mean, I could move it forward, but nah. Let's just let's keep going. And as I said, we would build some of the furniture so we can get our carpenter, or I don't want to say so that we'll save on lumber because we've got a lot of trees, but you never know what you're going to need. So what am I going to do with this garden? Well, actually, gunmetal, like so. Need a little path into our garden after all. I think I see what I'll do. And remember, we unfortunately don't have the full range of building options here because we don't have all of the crafting types yet, unfortunately. But we can always revisit these things later. I'm thinking furniture. Hmm. Okay, maybe not what I was thinking. I was thinking, well, why don't I just do a little bit of fencing around the garden? But no such luck. Oh, I know. It's probably under decorations. And fence. Whoop, where are we? I believe we may have. Oh, okay. We oddly jumped there. Oops. Do I want to give this an outdoor fence or not? It really wouldn't be centered, which I don't like. So maybe not. Maybe instead we'll just let people enjoy the enjoy the garden from the outside. Does it have a corner? Yes, it does. What is this? Oh, okay. Large fence. Which doesn't honestly look much smaller than or larger than the small fence. Or other way around. This is going to take a lot of stone. Probably more than we have, honestly. And I don't know that I like the stone. Hmm. Ah, this is gate. Okay. You know, that I like for a garden. Again, it's not symmetrical, which is really something we can fix here now. Whoop. Oops. Back into building mode, please. And thank you. Mm, oh, okay. I see what it's going to do to me. And no, we're not doing that. Okay. Before I build anything, if we're going to make this an outdoor, well, sort of outdoor garden, um, I believe I'd like to make it look a little nicer. Let's have a nice pattern. A happy little pattern. In fact, why a pattern? Why a pattern? Let's have it not be a pattern. These are just various bricks, you know, that the people of the town found laying about, and they contributed to the founding of the herbalists. I like that. Yeah, that's not bad. If you guys ever have other ideas, would like to make suggestions, they're always welcome. I don't like to leave anything looking like it was a neglected spot in the design. So if it's changed too little, then I'll go and patch stuff up a bit. And actually, let's no. Yeah, like that. There, that looks very nice, I think. That's a nice start. And I do like, I really do like this. I want to think of a way to incorporate it. Strange thing is we have a picket fence archway. We have a picket fence gate. We do not have a picket fence. Just the fence, you know? I suppose it's whatever we want. Hmm. Well, first of all, let's get our center here, which is going to be our entrance. And again, it's not... if only I had built it one step further to the left, it would be centered, but it's not. The herbalist was adult. What can I say? And, yeah. Okay, even though we built that, you know, out there and a little bit onto the stone, we're going to keep the fence on the outside of the stone. And that's not bad. That's not bad. believe that's lined up with the other one. Oh, wait, I see what I did wrong. Something looked off to me. It's because this one starts a little further out. I think that was the difference. Oh, no, no, I see. It's because they are again not symmetrical. So, yeah. And actually okay, I need to move the fence post back a bit as well. That still keeps the pattern even if it's not exact, so I'm okay with that. There we go. That looks pretty nice. And just to make sure we keep up that pattern, let's go ahead and corner off all of the remaining areas. And that way we can easily finish off. And that looks like a gap. Okay, you're gonna make me keep the pattern, are you? All right. We'll keep the pattern. Let's see, you want that facing out? There. And I don't think we really need a fence for the indoor one because, well, it's indoor. It's nicely sheltered. I don't think anything's going to get in there that couldn't just clobber its way in if it were so inclined. So that looks pretty nice to me, actually. I'm not going to put a roof over that because I think, well, you wouldn't want one. You would want your herbs growing in the sun. But maybe I will do a little something. Maybe I'll do a little something out front here. There, and that can be the beginnings of a nice little flower bed area. And I think we will. No, we'll just leave that as is, I think. Yeah. We'll leave that nicely as is. Although later on, well, we'll worry about later on when it's later on. Windows. We need some windows, of course. Can't have our patients in the dark. That's pretty nice. And let's have a couple windows looking out over the garden. And one window over here. For the, actually, nah. No windows for that room. Now let's throw a roof on this thing and get it underway. And I'm going to put one of those comfy beds we just traded for here in the herbalist's hut. But let's do the roof, as I was saying. Roof. Now this is a light building, more or less. So we'll give it... You know what? Let's actually give this a nice... tough when one can't see. Did that end up right? Yeah, it did. Although I don't know that I don't know that I like the look of how the roof kind of dips in and out. Let's... No, that's not what I'm aiming for here. That's more like it. Just a little tall. Right idea, but too drastic. Nah, that won't work either. Let's just take it up one. And I'll be happy with that. I would be happy with that. Yeah, looks good. Okay, let's get them started on it. Build, please, everyone. And let's jump out of the building tool. Uh-oh, feral bear approaching. You have horrible timing. Let's send our 2 footmen out to deal with that problem, wherever it may be. I do need to also build a bridge over this stream for sake of convenience. I don't want to You know, actually, if he wants to attack us and he's going that way, he has a long way to go. Oh, no new immigrants today. We didn't quite increase our net worth enough. As you can see, they've both been, well, hurting. Are you going to swim while you fight? Really? Oh, wait, you guys aren't the, only one of you is the fighter. Oh, really? Honestly. Okay, this is an issue to be remedied. Please tell me you can get out. Yes, you can get out. Okay. But now you see why we need the herbalist. Oh, wait, no. Now you see why we need the bridge. Oh my goodness. Okay. Project number 2. East Bridge. I'm not going to pause the game because I want them to be working on the herbalist's hut. Um, but yes, we do need to get a bridge solution going on, which I think we're going to have to do block by block. Oh, a friendly stranger approaches. Ha! There you are. No, no need to get up. I found that lack of smoke column disturbing. You ever thought that this settlement was abandoned? Where are the smelters, the kilns, the ovens with delicious empanadas? He dramatically shakes his fist to the skies and silence reigns before he coughs and speaks with a more serious tone. Pardon me, Polito. I am Fernand the Great, mastersmith and wordsmith. Now, I might be El Maestro only at the forge, but do you know that it is common between the simplest cook or herbalist and the mightiest smith? Polito? Uh, Enlighten us. Or actually, haven't we met before? Maybe. He ponders it over for a second. Or perhaps you've seen a painting of me. Fernand is quite famous, you know. Very famous. He rests his hands on his waist, smiling. But if we've talked before, forgive me for not recalling. Too many promising towns, aspiring apprentices, and rivals to keep in track of. Ha ha ha. Either way, if you want, I could give you some advice on fuels and how crafters use them. No, it's all good. Skip tutorial. I'll explain that to you later. Very well, very well. He stretches his back and moves his neck around. Being a master smith can be taxing sometimes. I'll spend some time around, meet the townsfolk, and share tales by the fire, if you don't mind. It was un placer, Politio. He smiles. No need to worry. I won't cause any trouble other than a few broken hearts, and we'll be leaving tomorrow. And mark my words, Fernand the Great shall visit and trade with the good people of Sunlith one day. Ah, well, yes, I hope so. Stay safe. There you go. Some voice acting for the night. Okay. I was thinking they should first have a foundation in the ground, of course. Do I have that even? Yeah, I have that even. Okay. Now, sometimes these can be a pain for me. Sometimes they can. Um, let's see. Whoops. First that. Hmm. Okay. And of course, we could just leave it at that and it would be fine. It would work perfectly well, but it's boring. That's boring. So let's think about this a little. Actually, you know what? Let's take a different approach to this. I think it would be easier and it would work better. Let's let the ground restore itself. There you go. No, 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 no. We want blocks. Yeah. I don't like that pattern. Let's have this pattern. Maybe. Oh, no. No, 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 no. They are walls. Makes sense, JT. Makes sense. Okay. In that case, we'll do it in a lighter tone. And what was that? Daily. Oh, trader returns. Oh yeah. He wanted bright bell flowers, and I know I have them. Maybe he can't get them from storage. Not sure. That's too bad. Oh, goblin thieves. And I don't think our fighting force is quite healed. The house is coming along nice. The goblin thieves are going to be going, of course, for the warehouse. No? Maybe they'll be going for the wagon. They're going for something or other. Are you the goblin? Yes, you are a goblin. Yep, he's robbing the wagon. Yeah, that's right. You run away. Ah. Why are you running back and forth? Oh, you're frightened out of your mind. And you are just, you are not in fighting shape. You know, whatever they stole, we'll just let them. Hello, team. Party 1, you can cancel your combat orders. There you go. There will be no fight today. We're getting places. Definitely getting places there. Okay, back to the bridge. Well, actually, unless... it really doesn't matter. Either way, we have to wait for the herbalist to get these people back in shape. Okay, it looks like they ran. That's fine. They need to rest. Back to the bridge. I was saying that I thought it would maybe be a better idea to go with blocks there, because then we can use the ground tool like so. And have a nice little beginning to the bridge. And then we will go back to blocks, gunmetal. Well, no. No. Actually, I think what we'll do... I think what we will do is a bit of the blending. Yes, no, yes, okay. Okay, and that is really just a start. Really just a start. Because I don't want this to be level with the water. I mean, I don't want it to be a huge bridge, you know, but I don't want it to be level with the water either. That too is boring. I want to see the beautiful streams, the blessed water of the Sunlith monument flowing under this little bridge. Yes. Truly, we are a blessed town to be living in the shadow of the ever-flowing pure waters of the Sunlith. And again, up, 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 up. And then we will connect them. And now going back to the stone and gunmetal. Let's see, can I... Yeah, I can. Did I use gunmetal? I don't think I did, actually. No. There's our match. And like so. No, that was wrong. Thank goodness for the undo feature. Again. To repeat, thank goodness for the undo feature. Many times over. Now that I will admit is crude, but it works. Although I think I would like to finish it off with a little bit of something over here and here. And why does it feel incomplete? What could I do? No, that's a bit too much. That's a bit too much. That's too large. Why are you on the door tool? I want the... Ah, okay. Although I don't know why you will only show there. Did I build unevenly? No, they are... Although the shores are not the same, so that could be accounting for the difference. Okay, let's do this. There. I think that's acceptable. Okay, I'll admit it's not perfect, but it's acceptable. We will revisit at a later time. Eastern Bridge. Build. I have to say, I'm not too unhappy with that. Oh, it's got some sort of issue. I don't know what its issue is, but it does. We'll figure it out. How's the house going? Oh, it's getting along nice. They just have the roof left. Which means we could... well, I don't want to get in their way, so we'll hold on a moment. Let them do their work. Speed it up. By the way, these here and here are backup supplies of stone and lumber. If we're ever in a pinch and we need some supply, we can break these down and get a good amount of lumber and stone. Good to have those in reserve. Well, I think issue maybe we did run out of lumber, which, as you can see, is okay. We can get away with that. Um, hmm. If that is our issue, I'm not sure about it, but I'm going to assume they can grab those trees and replenish our lumber supply. We are going to need plenty of it. It never stops raining here. Uh, the rain is the rain is ever flowing, much like the blessed waters of the Sunlith. And thankfully, the rain keeps our crops, well, they too are overflowing. We're gonna have to start cooking soon. Okay, they have been out chopping wood, so hopefully we're making some gains here. Let's hop up a few slices and watch their work. A trader brings seeds from a distant land. That is actually, coincidentally, potentially good for our herbalist. Let's see. He wants to. If I give him 7 bright bell flowers, he'll be back in 4 days and could get me some acacia seeds. So if we wanted acacia trees, which actually look pretty cool in Stonehearth, we can always accept. There's no penalty if you don't quite make it. So in 4 days, he'll be back and we'll see. If it were not quite so dark because of the rain, we could see if there were maybe any that we could just pick. Oh, and by the way, a few of you noticed there's a bunny statue here. Yes, there is. No, I'm not going to spoil for you why. But it does have a purpose beyond just being cute and, sneaky on the developer's part. No, there's a purpose. Ah, Bright Bell. Oh, a goblin sneaks into camp. These thieves are back. This is so much more difficult when you are not playing the. So wondering why are they all moving so fast? Oh right, I have it on triple speed combat, but frankly that's all I have time for right now is triple speed combat. Come back here, you thief. I suppose that's not what you do. Uh, okay, they're back to their resting, and ooh, he is already level 2 in his job. Excellent. And we've got some lumber down here. I'm not quite sure of how to tell them, hey guys, you can come back and get the lumber, but you know, they will. They will. And actually, it's 1 a.m. here. I just noticed. I've been having daily update. Let's finish on a daily update. Did we get a new citizen? We did. Yeah. Please be someone good. We have a problem with that. Another Sanini. Oh, that's going to get confusing. You have 5, 1, and 1. Wow. Welcome to the world of being a worker. You're going to be staying there for a long time. Although I suppose we could convert you into a crafter, you just wouldn't be producing many inspired works. It's something we could deal with. But as I was saying, it is 1 a.m., so I am going to give us a save here, a new save. Okay. And pause. And I think we'll pick up on our future afternoon streams with the future of Sunlith. We'll see the herbalist's shop slash house complete, along with that eastern bridge, and things should be looking pretty neat. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. I know it wasn't very long, but well, I'm feeding you bite-sized streams while I try and deal with life. Hopefully, the rough patches will get into order soon, and we'll be back doing those long streams again soon during the night. But for now, they might have to be during the day. Anywho, one last plug before I go. Legacy Art Games is a good cause effort on my part to support chronically ill and disabled gamers like me by showcasing accessible, affordable, content rich games for the dollar in cooperation with generous developers and viewers like you. So if you would like to help me out, well, all you have to do is click that follow button. It encourages me and it shows me that you are enjoying the content on the channel. That means a great deal to me, so I really appreciate it. And if you're able, only if you're able, well, I'm beyond words appreciative for any and all subscriptions over on Twitch, heck, on YouTube if you would like to. Right now, that money, in light of some real life things, means the difference between the channel getting new games and not, because of some financial changes related to family health, put it that way. So, yes, it would go toward the good of the channel and honestly, possibly a little bit toward the good of my grocery bills. That being said, you would get your subscriber badge, your channel emotes, all the mighty power of our mascot, Mr. Wizard spells at your fingertips in chat. And I do believe we have 2 founder badges left. So if you want them, now's the time to grab them. That being said, this has been JT with Legacy Art Games and Stonehearth running the Ace expansion, which I highly encourage you to get if you decide that you too would like to play Stonehearth, which you should. You should get it on Steam. It's cheap, and it will last you hours and hours and hours if you enjoy this kind of game. I will wish you guys a good night now, or, well, it's arguably a good night or a good morning for me. I don't know which. But wherever you are in the world, whether you're watching live or you're watching via a VOD, I wish you a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And please stay safe, look out for each other.